out there. That's how we doing it today. I'm Kel.
And I'm Jake.
And you are kicking it with Kel and Jake. Say, man, what's today's topic?
What was the topic?
The topic. You don't know the topic?
Yeah, I forgot. We went and talked about a whole nother.
Man.
My bad. I completely.
Yeah, the punishment. My son.
Oh yeah, the worst
punishment is. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaylin.
But mine wasn't punishment. Mine was abuse. That's what we're gonna talk about. How your parents can abuse you when you was a kid. I got abused. I got through walls. I got through the garage wall. My daddy beat me because I scratched his Cadillac. Yeah, I got whoopings for that.
Yeah.
But I got one for you. I want to hear yours first. Okay. I'm gonna tell you about mine.
Well, my biggest punishment happened when I was about 12. I ended up racking up some felony charges.
Oh God! see, he deserved it though.
Yeah.
Felony charges at 12.
Yeah. I racked up some felony charges. My only felony charges.
Oh, Thank God.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
He's not a criminal.
But no. But me and my friend, we thought it'd be a good idea to go spray paint the neighborhood. We played this. We were already doing it, but what kind of like sparked our creativity was we played this game called Mark Echo's Getting Up. And
Mark Echo's Getting Up.
Yeah, Mark is a graffiti game, and you play this character named Train, and you go through all these levels where you're sneaking in train yards. You get to the point where you're tagging like skyscrapers, and you end up like. They have like a mayor, and you have to like sneak around the mayor and the Secret Service and stuff, and like spray paint put like blasphemous things about the mayor, degrading things about him, like on a billboard. Like he'll have his billboard, and then you'll change like the wording or something on it, make him look bad. But basically, we ended up like tagging up the whole neighborhood. I didn't really at the time realize how serious it was, and we weren't really covering our tracks. So what happened was we spray painted, we did a bunch of stop signs. We went to warehouse buildings, didn't even think about the cameras. They had us on camera doing it. We snuck into train yards. There's this train yard by my house. We walked down this railroad track till we got to the train yard, and then there was no fence. It was just wide open, so you could just walk in, and we just tagged all the trains. Tagged the warehouse building. They had us on camera, and then we messed up because we ended up tagging this guy's shed one night, and he caught us. We went over and we tagged his shed, and he caught us, and we ran, and our dumbasses ran into we hopped the fence of our own yard, so he knew which house we were.
So he knew what house y'all was at. What?
Yeah, we just got scared.
That wasn't smart.
No. I did not know what I was doing, and so we hopped the fence, and we thought we got away and everything. Next thing you know, this dude pulls up in his van, starts ringing the doorbell, banging on the door, talking crazy and shit. My friend's dad actually came out, threatened to whoop his ass because he didn't know who he was, what he was doing, and why he was ringing his doorbell at 11 o'clock at night. Yeah. But he said that we tagged his shed. We denied, and then eventually I don't remember who it was, but one of us just got to the point where we were just like, fuck it, we did it, because he called the cops, and there was a huge investigation, and then
those guys kind of serious.
No, they already had an investigation on us.
Wow, from the other place.
Yeah, they already started an investigation. I had no idea they were watching us. They were watching us the whole time. They had an investigation. They were
gonna get you.
They had us on video. They had pictures. They had everything. They just hadn't caught us yet. And basically, we tagged the shed, hopped the fence. He called the cops. They linked our name to every tag in the neighborhood from what we had on his shed. Yeah. They linked that everywhere that had that name. We got charged for the amount of money that it cost
to clean it up.
Yeah, and not just clean it up. Some garage doors and stuff had to be fully replaced. There was no way to get the paint off. They had to fully replace them.
Wow.
Yeah, or they had to paint over it. And basically, I racked up $50,000 worth of damage.
Wow, 50?
Yeah. Yeah, it was $50,000 worth of $50,000 worth of damage.
My mama would have killed me,
yeah,
boy.
no, my mom was pissed. my mom was real. She was like, "How the hell did you rack up $50,000 worth of damage?"
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, damn.
We had a little tagging spree going for a good year. It was like
a year.
It was like a solid.
Oh,
year.
y'all was on for a year.
It was like a solid year.
Ooh,
so we racked up about $50,000 worth of damage, and I got the judge was pretty light on me. I ended up getting a year of probation, and I had to do I think it was like 50 something hours of community service.
Yeah.
And I went to this place called eQuest, and it's like a place where they have like horse stables and stuff, and I shoveled horse shit for 8 hours until I got all that off. And when you're 12, like a year of probation, like now it doesn't seem like a big deal, but when
that sounds forever, yeah.
12, like, can you imagine doing a year of probation, and you're 12, you get treated like a criminal, you have to do drug tests. I wasn't even like smoking weed or anything at the time.
At that time.
I didn't even like get into that until like later.
Wow.
And I had to do probation. They actually ended up like got to the point where they stopped drug testing me because they realized like I wasn't
even doing anything.
I wasn't doing shit, and I was a good kid and everything, and they made me do all the hours of community service, of course, because the judge was real light, like super light. The judge was harder on my friend because
he was on you.
My friend was 14, and I was 12.
You was 12.
He was in high school.
So they felt like he was kind of telling you to do those things.
No, they actually said I was the ringleader. They said that we were in a gang, and I was the gang leader.
You was the gang leader?
Yeah, I was like, I'm not a gang leader. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not at all. But yeah, dude, we racked up 50,000 worth of damages. Cops harassed us from that point on. I ended up like, my mom moved me out of the neighborhood, and we went to a new neighborhood and everything because she didn't want me being harassed by the laws and all that.
The time.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. I have a couple of situations I could talk about, but I'm gonna talk about this one that we did with me and my cousin. It was funny because we thought we got away with it. So this is what happened, man. It was one day we went to the movies. It was me, my cousin, his sister, right? And so we went, and we were supposed to be going to the movies, right? That didn't happen. So once we got dropped off, the movie that we was going to go see, we ended up not going for some reason. I'm not actually sure. And so we were just kind of chilling around there, and we was in the parking lot and stuff. And what happened, I don't know. I don't recall whose bright idea was it. But we were just going to go kicking on people's cars and doing stupid shit. Man. Right. So we kicked on a few cars, not knowing that they had like a security or a police officer at the end of the parking lot.
Yeah.
That was just watching us
like the whole way.
The whole time while we sitting there kicking on people's
like,
cars.
How many cars are they gonna kick?
I'm saying and it was bad. We was like kicking on these people's cars, jumping on them and stuff like that.
Oh, man.
Like putting dents in some of these people's cars.
Yeah.
And it was like crazy because we didn't realize we were gonna get caught. So what happened? The dude pulled up on us. The cops pulled up. We was like, oh shit. Oh, we better go to jail. This is stupid. We better go to jail. So what happened? The guy just ended up talking to us. He told us he was gonna sit us out there and wait on the guy to come outside and tell him what we did to his car so he can beat us up. It was like, no, don't do that, man. That ain't
so
right.
He can beat y'all up.
So he can beat us up.
Oh, man.
You know, we was really doing some stupid stuff with people's cars.
Yeah.
And he ended up not doing that, and he let us go, and we waited like across the street for his dad to come get us. So what ended up happening, they came and got us, and we went on to the house, and everything was cool.
Oh, wow.
3 days later. Now, what is the coincidence? His pops know one of the cops that pulled us over.
Oh, man. And they talked about it?
And they talked about it at the precinct.
Oh, man. Yeah. It was just meant to happen, man.
And he said And what it was the guy he was talking to that knew his dad.
Yeah.
And it was funny because he said the name Pounders.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a common name.
No, it's not.
That's not a real common name. So when he said Pounders, it was like Pounders.
I know that's not my kid.
It wasn't like they was talking to him. He was talking to his buddy at the precinct.
Yeah.
And he knew only Pounders I know is these Pounders.
Mm-hmm.
And so he called his pops up and was like, "Hey, did your son and them go to the movie theater the other day and this and this and that?" Like, yeah, we picked him up and stuff. And so the whole story got told. Yeah. Next thing I know, I get a call at my house. Man, we can't hang out no more.
Hell yeah, I bet.
Say, man, it was crazy.
That's
so
over.
then, yeah, it was pretty much over. And then then they called my parents, and I was in trouble. I was like, man, y'all didn't have to sell me out though. They didn't know me, you know. And then they told I was the one who started everything. I probably could have been the one that started everything, but I just felt like they snitched on me. It's all good. I mean, I still love them. We all together and stuff, still deal with each other. But it was funny because that was one of the times. I think what it was, we was in trouble so much at that time. They was just like, y'all can't hang with each other no more because y'all do some of the dumbest shit together. Yeah. So y'all can't be around each other no more. But we'll still go to school and be around each other all day. Yeah. But then we couldn't see each other for a while. And it's funny because he lived right down the street. Like, literally, like, right down the street from me. Yeah. And we couldn't go to each other's houses or nothing at that time. Yeah. But it was crazy, man. But that was one of them. And then I had another one where I came in the house kind of late. Mm-hmm. It was like after 9 to 10 o'clock when the street lights came on. I was young. And I came in the house, man. My mom was so mad. She was so mad. Now, my dad is known for, like, beating you to death. Mm-hmm. But my mom, she'll whoop you like a normal person. But then she was so mad at me, she took my head and my neck, and she took me and like rammed me into the wall.
Like on some wrestling
on some like it was like she rammed me in the wall. Yeah. And I was like, what is going on with these people? Yeah. Like, I'm not this person. Yeah. So yeah, she did that, but as far as like I've made a lot of mistakes, but I became a great guy. I think so.
Yeah, it's those punishments though that kind of like build character.
It does.
You kind of got to push those boundaries sometimes to
you got to find out who you are.
To learn that you can't go that far.
Can you take a whooping or not? You know. Yeah. But yeah, that'd be the episode, man. I had a good talk about that. But yeah, man, like I say, we'll see you guys next episode. And you have been kicking it with Kel and Jake.
Peace.
Peace.